Hey guys, TJ back here with a new video. Just want to quickly say thank you for the responses from yesterday's video. I didn't realize how much I actually help people, so there's that. And I'm not planning on giving up or anything. I just wanted to ask a question because I felt like I wasn't doing shit. Now, in this video, this will be a really short one. I want to go over my ideal setups and classes and perks and whatever for the Ether story maps. So you have Blood of the Dead Unclassified. The Chaos Story I might cover if you guys want to see that. I don't really play Chaos Story maps, because I don't like them. So, I'm just trying to wait for it to load so I can go into the menu so I can show you guys this. I guess I'll talk about it while I wait, though. So, my favorite perks to use typically are Deadshot, Dealer, Stone Cold Stronghold, Time Slip, Bandolier Bandit, Quick Revive. The perks I never use Death Perception, because that really isn't helpful for someone who's blind. Helpful for someone who's deaf, but not blind. Mule Kick, not really necessary, because I try and stick close to places where I can buy ammo easily. Victorious Tortoise, not useful at all. I never use a shield, ever. If I do, it's, by chance. What are the other ones? I use Quick Revive for the faster healing. That's pretty nice. Stamina I never find useful because I never train, so that's not useful at all. Now, that's not all the perks, but that's generally it. So Time Slip, Bandolier, Deadshot, Stone Cold, and Quick Revive. That's generally what I like to use. I'll throw on other things here and there depending on what I feel like. PhD Slider might be useful now, considering I like using the rocket launcher, but we'll see. So that's typically how it goes. Typically I'll have the Time Slip or Deadshot as modifiers, and the rest just, as wherever. My favorite special weapon in the Ether maps, it depends on which map I play and what I'm playing solo or friends. If I'm playing by myself, typically I'll run either the Overkill or the Path of Sorrows or the Sword on Classified, or the Hellfire. Ragnaroks are not useful in solo for me. I like using the other three just because it's easier to use, and you don't have to fly across the map basically. Blood of the Dead is different. Blood of the Dead, I like using the Ragnaroks a lot because it helps with Brutus or the Overkill. So those are the two favorites on Blood of the Dead. As for special equipment, it's Wraithfires. Come on, Wraithfires Unclassified for sure, or Sentry Turret, or basically anything, but mostly Wraithfires and Sentry Turret. For Blood, I like using Claymores or Acid Bombs. I don't like Acid Bombs very much, but I try to use them against Brutus just when I can. So there's that. Starting weapon, typically I will use the Strife on Blood of the Dead, since you need the knife points anyway, because there's a lot of doors you gotta open. Plus it gives you nice bonus XP, and if you're playing casual, it one knifes to round 6 or 7-ish. Classified, sometimes I'll spawn with a Strife, sometimes with RK7. Most of the time I spawn with the SOG on Classified, or if I feel like using it, the Welling to try and get the headshots. But yeah, typically it's the SOG for me on Classified, simply because I like the SMG. It kills pretty quick. I mean, it has very terrible ammo, but typically I find more use out of a SOG than a Strife on Classified, since you don't need that many points because it's not that many doors. So yeah, typically the setups for Blood and Classified are a bit different, but they're mostly similar. Perks are more or less similar. If I'm playing Blood, I'll switch Stone Cold for something else. I don't know what exactly, but I'll switch it usually just because I'm not usually camping on Blood. On Blood, I'm running around the roof. So Blood, I'll use Bandolier, Time Slip modifier, or Deadshot modifier, and Quick Revive. So those four. I'll swap out the Time Slip and Deadshot depending on what's going on before I match, of course. And then Classified, I'll swap. Typically, I'll swap Bandolier I'll swap a Time Slip out for Stone Cold, and then have Deadshot as a modifier in there. So Stone Cold for extra armor and damage, Deadshot as the modifier for more damage, Quick Revive for faster healing, and Bandolier just for more ammo, of course. So that's typically how I do it. And I use Wraithfires along Classified, like I said, use Wraithfires to my advantage to let myself reload, or give me a few seconds for breathing room. Blood of the Dead, like I said, I use Acid Bombs or Claymores to try and deal with Brutus as best I can, because it seems like Wraithfires don't do shit. Now that it is a Sentry Turret, I would use Frags, but the Frags, they roll around, so it's less likely to hit him. So that's why I use the claymores mostly, because you can just plant him and he'll walk over him. Starting weapons, like I said, I'll use a Strife for Blood because you need the points, and then SOG or RK7 for classified because why not? So yeah, so there's my little class setup, some little recommendations to you guys. One of these days I want to plan. I'm planning on doing a video talking about like the best special weapon for each story for a blind person who's completely blind. Um, pros and cons to each one, solo versus co-op pros and cons, and stuff like that. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Also, I'm hoping to stream tonight. I may or may not. I can't tell you for sure. But I'm hoping to. If I can, I'll stream some BO4 or World War II. I can't decide which one. Again, that I'm not sure if I will. We'll just have to wait and see. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, you guys can click on the PayPal link in the description to help support the channel by direct donations to me, and those donations go towards buying games and anything to help the channel, like new content, whatever. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and my thing is stuck loading here apparently. Yay. Alright, bye guys.